Hi everyone, this is Swanette from Nail Stand for Fun. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I have some new items from Winstonia and I can't wait to show you. I hope you enjoy the video. Here is Winstonia's newest item, and this is a stamping mat. As you know, stamping mats are the in item at this moment in the stamping world. There's plenty of brands that have their own version of stamping mats, so there's plenty to choose from. Remember to always do your research. There's plenty of videos online and plenty of blogs. Well, going back to the Winstonia mat, this is a mat that's made of high-grade silicone and it measures 16 inches by 12 inches. There's many uses for this mat. One of the main uses is to protect your work area. You know how messy stamping can be. You know that you can spill acetone, you can spill nail polish and ruin your work area. Well, with one of these mats, you can go ahead and protect that area and just stamp over these mats. Once you've done, you just get yourself a cotton ball, you saturate it with acetone. This is pure acetone, and all you have to do is wipe it off. And at this same moment, I'm showing you that I am passing this over the nail templates and nothing is rubbing off. And this is pure acetone, so you can go ahead and use pure acetone on your mat. Another great use for this is to practice your nail designs on them. You can create your own color combinations to see whether or not it's going to look good on your nails. So you can practice on this mat. As soon as you're done, like I said before, you go ahead and you just take it off and you're ready to start over again. Another thing that you can use your stamping mat for is for nail decals, and there's plenty of ladies that love to create nail decals, and the mat is very useful for that. As you know, for a fact, I do the advanced stamping technique, is where I go ahead and I fill in with color on the stamper. As soon as it dries, I apply it to my nail. But there's plenty of other ways to do the same thing, get the same result, and nail decals is another way to do so. Like I always say in the video, you have to try different ways to stamp to figure out which way is the best way for you. And these mats, you can definitely do that. You can make nail decals. Other things that I want to show you on the mat, that this mat has a ruler right here, just in case you want to be precise in anything, want to measure anything. Maybe it'll be useful for me. That way I can measure the plates for you guys a little bit more easier. And yeah, so later on I'm going to show you how to create a nail decal with the nail stamping mat. The second item that I'm going to show you is Winstonia's new stamping plate. This is their Christmas stamping plate from their Square Plates collection. Remember that the square plates are sold individually, but they do have some sets online. They do that especially during Christmas. And this one is called Jingle All the Way. Last year, they also had a Christmas plate, which is also on their site. Here it is. It's also a very cute plate. This year they've added Christmas trees. Here we have Merry Christmas. This one says Feliz Navidad. I hope you can see that. I actually wish that Feliz Navidad was lettering just like the Merry Christmas one. As you can see, it's in a banner. Let me zoom in and see if I can zoom in. Okay, focus. See that? It's like very, very small. I would have loved it to be just like this in lettering, but I love that little addition to the stamping plate, Feliz Navidad. So cute in Spanish. Then you can see this image can use for candy canes. A lot of cute images on these plates. These plates have backing and they measure approximately, let me see if I can use the new ruler from my stamping mat. And here you go. It's approximately 3 inches by 2 3/4. So now let's try out some of the images. And I want to try out this Christmas tree. I have noticed that these images right here are very small if you compare them to the ones on the bottom. So you might have to stretch it if you want a full nail design. Let's add the tree right here. That looks beautiful. Next one I want to try is the reindeer right here. As you can see, it stamps beautifully. That is so cute. I didn't center that correctly, but hopefully you can see that it stamps. Now I want to try the one that says Feliz Navidad. See how that picks up. You can see it on the stamper. Let's see how it stamps. It's noticeable. Not that much, to be honest. Like I said before, I would love for it to be just like this one in lettering. That would have looked so beautiful, right? So let's try out one more. Let's try out this lettering right here. See if how that one looks on my pinky. Oops. It's not going to fit completely, but at least we can get a little idea how it looks, and that looks great. Now I'm going to show you very quickly how to create a nail decal. For a nail decal, you need a clear polish. You have to apply clear polish first. So let's do that right now, and this is from Wet n Wild. It's very, very inexpensive. And what you want to do is you want to apply a layer of this polish, just like I'm doing now. And I'm going to do two, just in case. There's a backup if I do any mistake. Okay. And you have to do this first. Now we let that dry. Like I was saying before, you have to do that first because you can't stamp directly on the stamper. It just doesn't work. It doesn't stamp on correctly. I'm going to show you. I'm going to use Winstonia All My Heart plate. I have a lot of new plates to show you guys, but I'll do that in a later video. So I'm going to stamp it on right now. So here's a heart pattern, and if you try to stamp this on, this is going to happen. You see, it doesn't stick on properly. That is why it's important to apply your clear coat first. So now as soon as that clear polish dries, you can stamp on it. I'll be using Coconut White and the new Jingle All the Way plate because I want to do a candy cane nail decal. Okay, there we have it, and we stamp it on. Let's do that one more time. Okay, now we fill it in with color. I'll be using China Glaze Seeing Red and China Glaze Troublemaker. Okay, so now we have to let that dry. It was a little messy, but remember, this is just to give you a quick demonstration. You can also apply clear over it if you want, but I want to apply white. Okay, now you have to let that fully dry, and it's gonna take some time. So at this moment you can go ahead and do something else while your nail decals dry. I think I've waited 20 minutes for them to dry, but the trick to nail decals is to let them fully dry. So it'll take a lot of minutes compared to the advanced stamping technique. But the more minutes you wait, the better. That way it's easier to take off the mat, and it's easier to cut if you want to cut them into strips, into triangles. Now what I'm going to do is very carefully try to remove them. Now you can take your mat, and if you want, you can fold it like this. That way it lifts up a bit, and all you have to do is take your tweezers and start removing them carefully. And this is very easy to apply. Like I said before, if you can get some scissors, you can cut the excess that you're not going to be using, or if you want to cut them in strips, whatever you want to do. A good pair of small scissors like this can really make your life much more easier. So now what you want to do is apply this on the nail. Take your time, no rush. Then you just push everything down, and you see everything is down. Cut any of the excess off. But of course that will come off also if you, when you use your brush with acetone. Okay. Now I'm going to take a small detail brush, saturate it with some acetone, and I'm just gonna carefully go along the sides of the nails. Be very careful. Take your time, like I said before. And if you have a paper towel, you can use that to clean your brush like I'm doing. And just like I said before, take your time. Okay, now I'm going to take my tweezers, start taking it off, and look at that. Beautiful, right? What do you think? I still have to do more cleaning up. That's normal. Don't worry. I'll do that later, but I just wanted to show you guys how I did that. Then you take your brush and also clean up under the nail. Then you go ahead and you apply your top coat. And there you go. I'm going to zoom in. You can see. And doesn't that look beautiful? I think I'm going to have to do a manicure with this beautiful candy cane design. And there you have the quick demonstration and review of Winstonia's newest products. Remember, Winstonia is located in the United States. If you live in the United States, and that includes Puerto Rico, you will get free shipping over $25, and that is awesome. Always check to see if they have any great deals on their Facebook. If not, then you're welcome to use my coupon code, which is NailStampForFun. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Please take care and happy stamping. Bye.